Today's been a rough day. And, I've had so many rough days. I used to deal with poor mental health. And, a lot of those days are over. But it's just the idea of me, I'm just alone all the time. There's no coworkers. I don't have any coworkers. I'm just my own boss. I have nobody to bat heads with, nobody to banter with, nobody to tell me that I'm doing something stupid. Nobody to tell me that I should pat myself in the back, nobody for anything. And that's fine. I'm 3 hours away from any of my closest friends, which is fine. I wanted to be up in this cabin. I want to be here. But the not having camaraderie or that day-to-day interaction with another human is getting to me, man. Like, I don't know what to do. Do I just need more friends? Do I need to go make some friends up here in Maine? But then again, most friends are working full-time, which is normal. And I don't really work full-time. I'm just... I am very grateful for everything I get to do. I'm very grateful for all the people I meet. I'm very grateful that I don't have to work 40 hours a week to make the same amount of money that I'm doing now, so I can actually live a life. This is the life I want. This is what I tried to build for myself. But it's just I'm so lonely, man. I keep telling myself I want a girl around, and I don't know if that's even healthy, because I want that companionship, but me wanting it and not knowing the person, I feel like is a little bit, what do I even want? I'd rather meet the person and then have that companionship. I don't want to seek that companionship, because I need to learn to be by myself. I need to harden myself to a degree. I need to have some willpower, So, I want that companionship. Obviously, we're sexually frustrated, and I would love to have a girl over here, and all this and that. My male brain is gonna lose itself. But I need to harness everything back in, squeeze it all back together, and just focus on what I'm doing. I moved up here to try to relax and not let that all overtake me. I'm got my drums here, laptop. There's no TV in this fucking building. I didn't bring a TV. There's only music if I want to listen to music. So I really came here, be with myself. And anybody is going to give me shit. Everybody's going to give me shit. Oh, no wonder why you're in a weird mood and depressed. You're fucking down there. You're up there by yourself. And that's not the problem, That is 100% not the problem. I have friends up here, by the way. I have good friends up here. Ty's a good friend. Anthony's a good friend. Hayden, Lucy. I got people up here, Not as many people as I used to have. But I've got people up here. So it's not like I don't have friends. It's not like I can't go see people and do stuff. But most people take it for granted. Everybody takes it for granted. What is the first thing you do when you go home and you go talk to your spouse or somebody? You talk about work. You talk about what that person did all day. You talk shit about somebody. You talk this and that, Humans are meant to socialize with each other, regardless if you want to or not. So, the idea of people being all excited that they're going to work together one day, or, put me on the same schedule with your friend, those are things you used to look forward to. And that's fine. People have to be at their jobs. People are forced to be at their jobs, so they're forced to talk. But that forcing of commingling goes past everyone's head, and it's all taken for granted because you're just at work, You're talking because you're at work. But I miss that. And I need to learn how to revalue that. How sad is it that I think I need to go back to a full-time job so I can socialize with people I don't even fucking know or care about, you know? I have all this time now. I'd rather go meet people and do stuff I like to do recreationally and meet people. You know, like I don't need to go find a job and go meet people and talk to people through my job to think that I'm finally being rewarded with socializing. I just need to build a better representation of where socializing comes from. Because most people think it comes from your job and this and that, and it does. But you're forced to. If you have a new coworker, you're forced to talk to him. If you have a coworker, you're forced to talk to him. You know, you really get to know that person. You're with them all day, you know? It's this false reality that you're socializing. And I miss that. But now the more and more I think about it, it's kind of sad that that's what I'm craving. You know, I need to go find it myself. You know, who fucking cares? I've been crying a lot today. I cried right before I turned on this video. That's why I had to relax. And this video is immensely helping. You know, it feels like somebody's there with me. So, whoever's watching this right now, I appreciate you. I'm just fucking ranting. I have nobody to talk to sometimes. And, you know, yeah, I'll call my friend and I'll talk to him for like a whole hour. And I'll feel way better. But I need to be able to learn how to do it on my own. You know, this video diary is good for me to have. You know, I can see all my triumphs. You know, I can come here like a year later and be like, wow, look at that day he was having. And like, look at where I've come. So it's just like, there's so many things on my mind all the time. My first time getting high today. Maybe that will help my mood. But I literally didn't smoke since I ran out of weed. And I have all this weed. But it's mainly trim. And if I go through here, I can find really good nugs. But I was having weird chest pains from smoking that flower. So I went back out and bought some flower from a really good brand, Calicory. And my friend was the bud tender, which is the whole reason why I went down there to go see them. So it was cool to see her. I definitely talked her ear off and overshared. So, like, that's that. You're watching me be lonely in action. You know, like, I feel like I would have never overshared that much back in the day. But, like, it's like when you go to the grocery store, or you go to a store, and you see an old guy, and the old guy talks to your ear off for like 10 minutes, and you're like, yo, shut the fuck up. Like, that's me. That's me right now on this video. But the video is very helpful. So I appreciate everyone watching. I wasn't going to turn it on because, you know, it's not the right word, but it feels gay, or like, I'm like insecure about it because I think it's like, whatever. I don't know. I was going to say gay again. I think it's good. But what does that even mean? Like, I'm just expressing how I feel. It's me expressing how I feel gay. So, like, I have no one to talk to, so I put on the camera. We live in the 21st century. What are the odds we have cameras? You know, there's only been cameras for literally 100 years. The first camera came out in 1888, and it was privately owned by the guy who invented it, and he took still frame shots. He took, like, 8 still frame shots, and it was in France, and it was, like, in the garden. Like, that's how long we've been able to take pictures. And humans have been alive for centuries. And we've been able to take pictures. I can take a picture of myself and talk to you and put it on the internet. I'm gonna fucking do that. You know? My grandfather wasn't able to do that. My fucking father wasn't able to do that, dude. What are the odds that we live in this time period right now that I was able to do it? So I'm taking up the offer. And hello. Thanks for watching. This was my rant because I had a bad day. So, and it's only like 6 o'clock right now. So, thanks for watching. Peace out, guys.